Synthesizing the formation of image by concave lens. Look at the picture. What is the shape at the bottom of the bottle? At the end of this lesson, you should be able to state the characteristics of images formed by a concave lens. Draw a labeled ray diagram to show the formation of images by light rays passing through a concave lens. The picture shows a student wearing a pair of spectacles reading a book. Do you know that type of spectacles can be made of either glass or plastic lens? One of the type of lenses used to make spectacles is concave lens. Click the word concave lens to know the meaning. A concave lens is thinner at its center than at its edges. In the previous lesson, you have learned to use the ray diagram to show the formation of image by light rays to passing through the convex lens. Let us learn how to draw a ray diagram to show the formation of image through a concave lens. A ray diagram is used to represent the nature and location of the image formed by a lens. There are some terms commonly used in ray diagram. These are optical center, principal axis, focal point, focal length, object distance, and image distance. Click the words to find out what they are. This is the geometric center of the lens. It is the point through which light rays passed without deviation. This is the line passing through the optical center and is perpendicular to the plane of the lens. This is where light rays converge at a point lying on the principal axis. This is the distance between the optical center of the lens and the focal point. This is the distance between the object and optical center. This is the distance between the image and optical center. Now, we are ready to draw the ray diagram. The steps to construct the rays are: 1. Draw a ray parallel to the principal axis to the lens. 2. Draw a line as if coming from F. The line from the virtual focal length F to the lens is dotted. 3. Draw a ray to pass through 0 of the lens without deviation. Observe the object and the image formed from this activity. The image formed is virtual, upright, and diminished. Construct a ray diagram for light passing through a concave lens to form the image.
That's not right. Please try again. Your answer is incorrect. This is the correct answer.
Move the object to various positions to see the position and characteristics of the image formed. Start moving the object at a distance less than its focal length by dragging the object towards the lens. Make a conclusion from this activity. Click the conclusion button. Move the object to various positions to see the position and characteristics of the image formed. Start moving the object at a distance less than its focal length by dragging the object towards the lens. Make a conclusion from this activity. Click the conclusion button. The location of the object does not affect the characteristics of the image formed. The image is always virtual, upright, and diminished. Move the object to various positions to see the position and characteristics of the image formed. Start moving the object at a distance less than its focal length by dragging the object towards the lens. Make a conclusion from this activity. Conclusion button. The location of the object does not affect the characteristics of the image formed. Click on the correct answer. The characteristic of the image formed for the lens as shown in the figure are A. Magnified, upright and real. B. Diminished, inverted and virtual. C. Diminished, upright and virtual. D. Magnified, inverted and real.
Your answer is correct.
Which of the following is not a characteristic of the image formed by a concave lens? A. Virtual. B. Upright. C. Diminished. D. Laterally inverted.
Your answer is correct.
Which of the following statements about ray diagrams of a concave lens are true? 1. The ray passes through the optical center of the lens. 2. The rays diverge after passing through the lens. 3. The rays will be focused onto focal point.
Your answer is correct.
The focal length is the distance represented by A. PQ, B. PR, C. QS, D. RS.
Your answer is correct.
Which ray is drawn correctly? A1, B2, C3, D4.
Your answer is correct.
In this lesson, we learnt that the image formed by a concave lens is virtual, upright, and diminished. The location of the object does not affect the characteristics of the image. One example of sight problem is myopia. Myopia occurs when the eye is too long or when the cornea is too steep to focus the light precisely on the retina. The light is focused on a point in front of the retina and makes the vision blur. The traditional method of correcting this problem is by using concave lens in spectacles. New technology is being used to correct short-sightedness. One example is photorefractive correctectomy, PRK. PRK uses laser to correct the problem. It corrects vision by reshaping the cornea surface.